Hello everyone, this is not going to be a typical episode here, as you'll see, and I'm going to try to do at least one of these a month on the channel as it grows. As most of you know, I always end my shows reminding you that if you have a question for me, you're welcome to reach out, and I've now received some form of the following question so many times. I thought I'd just go ahead and record a quick response for everyone. So here's the question that came in from Alyssa, who wrote, if you had to narrow down everything you've acquired over the years through lucid dreaming, astral projection, working with subtle energies, and all the non-ordinary realms available to our consciousness, what do you feel is the number one greatest insight you now carry? Great question, thank you. If I had to narrow it all down to one truth above all else that continues to blow my mind the most, I would say that it's that the highest states of consciousness, which completely transcend the dim daily reality we primarily live our lives through, those states are always available now, not later or after you die or after your next spiritual awakening or when you go to church or your next meditation class. This moment here is where it eternally hides. We experience a world which is veiled in the most subtle and clever ways so that we experience a small fraction of the potential energy which is available to us literally at all times. And I would bet that most of you can appreciate that truth on some level. Yeah, that rings true, that we only see a fraction of what's going on. But you have to really see it for yourself. What the world actually looks like when you move past those veils. I'm referring to a state of awareness so filled with bliss and ecstasy and the deepest sense of acceptance that I've almost given up even trying to capture them with words. I think I come closer to capturing the love and the beauty of those realms in my artwork, actually. And once I learned that I had a natural inclination to peek behind that curtain, I spent a lifetime studying the nature of those veils. What are they exactly? How do they work? What is our relationship to them? And of course, most importantly, what does it take to really see through them? That is always the goal behind my work and my writing, my talks, and even my artwork. But the older you get, the more time you spend in a society that is generally asleep to the expanse available beyond these veils, the more domesticated you become. And even if you accept that enlightenment is totally a real potential for all of us, it becomes harder to really accept that it's always available to us right here, right now. Because you look around and you just see your ordinary daily world that's sometimes good and sometimes bad, but most of us don't walk around seeing the magic that's always hidden behind this seemingly ordinary world. Even for me, every time I tap into, the enlightened state, it's the first thing that strikes me. I'm always thinking, my God, it's always been right here. I've just been too caught up with my many thoughts and my problem solving, life in general, to stop and see it. And if I can learn to stop throughout the day and see what the world looks like when the mind isn't just labeling everything or ignoring it entirely to follow the many trains of thought, then I know you can too. Alyssa, thank you so much for your question. To everyone else, please, if you have a question for me, you can just, of course, write it in the comments below, or if it's more of a private question, you're welcome to find me out on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and you can send me a private message. Just tell me you came to me from Migration. I'm currently editing my next full episode of Migration, so that will be out as soon as it's done. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace to all of you.